The Walk.
This whole idea of suffering, like, do we suffer well? And then do we accompany others while they are suffering well? And for me, that answer is, always to find that answer in God.
That's a hard one too, with the friends in a sense. It's like
Mm,
during the past stories in the Bible, God is just, and God, like with Miriam, when we were talking about Miriam with Moses, Miriam got leprosy because she talked against the leader Moses, and God did not want anything to happen. So God made an example out of Miriam, right? And so we read those stories, we recognize them, and we see that like, hey, God is just, and yet all those bad things were happening to him. Of course, on the outside, if God is just, and you see what's going on to it, it's like, why is God causing this much suffering to this man? What has he done? Rather than like, what are the trials and tribulations he's going through? It's like, oh, Job must have done something wrong. He had his whole thing taken away, all his wealth, livestock, and family. And even to throw a cherry on top, he had the sores, the blisters, and all that went on. And with his friends, it's like his friends were being there with him. They didn't talk for 7 days. And sometimes that's all you need is the presence. When the things started coming through, it's not like they were trying to belittle Job. They're like, Job, you must have done something because God is treating you in this way. And Job knows that he hasn't done anything, but his friends are just trying to be his friends, like, hey, repent. We want to see you get better. But they don't know the complexities of God either. They don't know that Job wasn't doing anything. He is a righteous man, but they didn't know that the devil was putting him through the trials. And that's like a difference between what happened to Miriam versus Job. God gave Miriam the leprosy. God is letting Job go through the trials in this one.